We're mobile. Take Fox Sports 1350 with you using iHeartRadio.
KTDD Riverside San Bernardino. Fox Sports Radio 1350 AM.
And we are live. It is the one and only IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. So, you know, Eternal, I guess he got burnt out because on my birthday, I decided that, I just needed some time off. I wanted to get away. No. We were in the midst of our annual fundraiser. As you know, we do the Inland Valley Classic All-Star Series. It is 12 games, 12 high school games that we do, boys and girls. We do football, we do basketball, we do soccer, we do volleyball. We do them all, and we give away the mayor, the Fontana mayor. Let me put respect on her name. The Fontana Mayor Aquanetta Warren Scholarship at every game. So what we do, since we are a 501(c) nonprofit, we do an annual fundraiser so we can give the kids their scholarships. Funny thing is, one of the kids that was in our game maybe a year or two ago, he was lighting me up. Finally got into college. He's at Cal State Dominguez Hills. Light me up. Where's my scholarship, Coach B? So I want to let him know the scholarship is on its way. It is legit. We sent it off. I sent it off last week. So he is excited. He's over there playing Cal State Dominguez Hills basketball, so it's all good. Now, if you guys are missing this guy that's usually on here, this annoying guy that kind of gets in the way of my shine, no. Eternal, he is on a much-needed vacation. Like I said, when we do that annual fundraiser, he and I lock in, and IE Sportsnet pretty much goes dark for a week. We went back and forth, and I told him, let's just take a week off from the show. Let's just do a repeat. But he was like, no, the show must go on. So indeed, it did go on. And there you go, G Holla right on the timeliness. So he is on a cruise, and he went down south of the border. So I don't know where he's stopping in Mexico. I don't even know how long his cruise is going to be, but he was sending me an Instagram message yesterday saying that he is international roaming. So don't try to call my phone. Don't expect a call from me. So that is fine. No problem. So, we're excited. We're going to break some news. We finally finalized all the contestants for the IE Sportsnet, the magazine Reader's Choice. So we have a lot of people out there, and I'm surprised because last year when we did it, it was our first year doing it. It was like mixed reviews when people hit us back. And once again, you listen to IE Sportsnet on Fox Sports 1350 with Coach B. We got mixed reviews. Some people were excited about it. Some people, never responded. But I would tell you, this year, when we did the first set of just nominations, when we sent out the email list or the webpage, we got almost 600 responses off of that nomination form. So we're pretty excited about that. There you go, G Holla once again. We're pretty excited about that. So the final 10 is out there. They're done. So IE Sportsnet, the magazine Reader's Choice finalists, Best Gym. We have Vive Fitness out in Fontana. We have two Vive Fitnesses, one in Rialto, New Body Fitness in Fontana, Self-Made Training in Corona, and I know they were really competing last year as well. You got Best CrossFit, so the Block CrossFit in Redlands, Fit Body Boot Camp in Corona, CrossFit Outer Limits Ontario, Dalton's CrossFit in Upland. I'm gonna have to ask Punch. I know because he's like the muscle guy, so I gotta ask him what's the best place to go do some CrossFit. I don't do CrossFit. That's not for me. Best MMA Gym, 10th Planet. They won last year. You have Riverside Kickboxing Academy in Riverside, UFC Gym, Ontario. Adrenaline Mixed Martial Arts and Fitness in San Bernardino. Best Pilates. Does anybody do the Pilates? I can't do the Pilates. I know you meditate and do all that. Pilates isn't my thing. So if anybody out there does the Pilates, good for you. So Sweet Pilates Center in Upland, Pilates 909 Rancho Cucamonga, Pilates with an Attitude in Redlands, the Pilates Company in Temecula. So those are your best Pilates. Best Sports Bar, this is my favorite category. The Host Bar and Grill in Claremont, Wicked Cow Burger and Brew in Upland. I just want to go check that out. The Wicked Cow Burger. Duke's in Riverside, right up the street from where we're at in the iHeartMedia studios in Riverside. You got Shamrocks and Chino Hills. The best nutrition shop, the Sup Shop in Chino, Max Muscle, and Corona. They are the defending champs. Big ups to my guy, David Boyd. He was hitting me up saying he was on pins and needles, wanted to make sure that he made the finals. You did make the finals. You had the nutrition shop in Fontana, 909 Nutrition in Riverside. Best physical therapy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. It's someone in Norco. If you want to see it, go to our IE Sportsnet, or go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/IE Sportsnet, and you'll see the list for you to vote. The Marketplace Physical Therapy, the Joint Chiropractic. Actually, my wife goes there in Rancho Cucamonga. Rancho Physical Therapy in Temecula. And I'll tell you, I have 2 slip discs in my back because when I was on freshman football, they would just throw me out there in any position, and I got ran over one day. I have never gone to a chiropractor to get my back cracked because that is the most disgusting sound to me, to hear your back cracking. That's just not natural. I don't want to do that. And then we have the best golf course, the Cotton Golf Club in Colton. I know G. Holler would like that. That's his hometown of Colton. Hidden Valley Golf Club in Norco. Goose Creek Golf Club in Miraloma. Do you get a bottle of Grey Goose when you go there is what I want to know. Sierra Lakes in Fontana. Best Yoga, Body Rituals in Upland. Temecula Studios in Temecula. Yoga Den Corona and Yoga Room in Redlands. And then finally for the IE Sportsnet Reader's Choice, the finalist for the Reader's Choice, the final category is the personal trainers. I know I got Punch said soon he's going to be out there, so he will be getting it in as a personal trainer. I'm not even going to try to butcher up these names. I am terrible with names because I mess up my own name. So just believe me, they are on there. Michael Hernandez is one, Daniel Davila, Gino Garcia, and Sabrina Rosalie. I think that's her name. So if I butchered your name, I certainly apologize. I don't need any hate mail. I don't need you guys getting on me. But once again, if you want to vote, because our guy Eternal, he is not in the country with us. He's in Mexico on a cruise. Go to facebook.com/IE Sportsnet. And right on there, you will see that it says the final list is out for the IE Sportsnet, the magazine Reader's Choice. So go ahead and vote. Let us see what you think about that list. If the person that you wanted to be on there isn't on there, make sure you get ready for next year, but you got to let people know. You've got to spread the word. We're pretty excited about it because coming up, we have the Riverside Rams youth football, and they'll be coming in. They're going to be in the magazine issue with the Reader's Choice. So we are happy they're going to be. What we do is every year, we do an annual issue of IE Sportsnet, the magazine, a print magazine. Now, I know we got a lot of millennials that follow us, and my daughter's a millennial, and when I told her I was going to print the magazine, she looked at me and she said, Dad, with the most serious face you ever seen in your life, and she said, Dad, why? You know, but I'll tell you, millennials, we're going to have a digital version of it as well, so you can get it on your iPhone. So we will have a print issue for the Generation X people like myself, and we'll have a millennial edition, and it will be digital. So you can get it on your phone. You can get it. My daughter doesn't even look at computers or laptops anymore. She wants everything on her phone. And it was such a discovery to me. I remember about 5-6 years ago, she's a Justin Bieber fan. I'm sorry I failed, but she is a Justin Bieber fan. I failed as a parent, I know. But I remember I was at Target and I was gonna buy one of his records for her, a CD, and she said, Dad, I don't want a CD. I said, wait a minute, you like his music, you don't want the CD, and right on QG Holler plays. So what do you mean, right? And and my daughter says, I don't want the CD. And I said, why don't you want the CD? She said, because I want it on my phone. So as G Holler torments me with the Justin Bieber playing in the background, it's just a knife to my heart, but it's okay. It's I finally got to the point where I realized that my generation, it's just the music is not our generation. That's all I got to say. Though Jay-Z came with some fire, And that Step in the Name of Love, that was one of my favorite songs. G Holla, I tell you, when I have a birthday party, you are going to be my DJ of choice. You will definitely be my DJ of choice. But now get back to my point. Like I was saying, we're doing the Reader's Choice issue. It's going to be our fall football issue. We're still looking at the high school program that we will be covering. But these young gentlemen, they're from the Riverside Rams youth football and cheer. They will be the youth program that is featured in the print issue and the digital issue. And they're going to be our guests on today's show. They won a big, huge tournament. I know they're excited about that. They came into the studio, they had the trophy, and they said, Coach B, put respect on our name and say we're champions. So they are the champions, and we will make sure that we talk about that when they come on air. We're going to take a quick commercial break because I know I've been rambling and I've been going on, and I know that people don't want to hear me talking all day. So I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Like I said, once again, my main man, Eternal, is on a cruise. Him and the missus are out doing a much-needed break, and they're out there getting it in. Add some G Holla, once again, with the sound effects. So you're listening to IE Sports Net, connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Hello, my name is Officer Richard Guerrero, Vice President of the Fontana Police Officers Association. We're more than just a labor organization. The Fontana Police Officers Association is serious about giving back to our community, particularly to our kids. We found that kids who study, do well in school, volunteer regularly, and participate in sports are less likely to become involved in criminal activity and illicit drug usage. Each year we provide thousands of dollars in scholarships to local kids, community causes, and we are proud sponsors of the Inland Valley All-Star Classic Series. The Fontana POA and strong community leadership will make way for safer and more prosperous community.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle scoresports. That's SCORESPORTS.
Los Angeles Lakers.
This is Xavier Henry from the LA Lakers. You're listening to IE Sports.
And we are back. We are live. It's IE Sportsnet connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. Fortunately, I don't have that guy dragging me down eternal. It is Coach B, and I am here on my own. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. You know, I am happy we have Riverside Rams football in studio with us, and I'm pretty excited because this is another Ramona Ram, and I tell you, Eternal just kills me when it comes to the Ramona Rams thing, man. And I see it looks like you have on a Ramona Rams hat. Absolutely. You're excited. So, Coach, go ahead and do me a favor. Introduce yourself to the IE Sportsnet audience and let everybody know who we got with us.
Good morning, all. My name's Coach Paul Robles. With me here, I have little Paul Robles, Tejan Henderson, Victor Aguilar, and Jack Lua. They're all members of our inaugural 7-on-7 Super Bowl championship team.
So like I said, we got to put respect on it. They are the champions. Coach, do me a favor. I know we're going to get into the Riverside Rams thing. The Riverside Rams thing. But tell me a little bit about, you said this is the first year you guys did the 7-on-7. And all you did was went out there and stunned it on them and won that championship. So tell us a little bit about the experience and everything, because I know Theo, the sports information director, he was really jacked up about that. So tell us a little bit about that, Coach.
Yeah, like I said, it was the inaugural year for the SoCal having the 7-on-7 tournament. And we went through a tough time last year, you know, with our record. And so coming into the 7-on-7 tournament, everyone thought, oh, it's the Riverside Rams. We're going to walk all over them. Mm-hmm. And boy, did they have a big surprise. Mm-hmm. My micro team, we went out there when we mopped up everybody that we saw.
There you go.
You know, there you go. With respect and with class.
Put respect on it.
And with class. But we went out there and we shocked the SoCal community. They didn't think we were going to come out there and win, and we sure did.
So you guys are ready. So the 7-on-7 was great. You guys got the trophy. I know you guys walked in with the trophy, and that's exciting. And I call myself Coach B because I got my start coaching youth football. I never won a championship. I was very close, but we did not win the championship. Now you guys are getting ready for your regular season. It's you're putting in the work right now. Eternal and I got a chance to come out to one of your board meetings. I see the passion about your group. You guys got a good group of people. Tell me about what's going on right now, Coach. You guys doing the sign-ups? You're doing the registrations. What's going on, Coach?
Yeah, right now we're having preseason conditioning. We were at Viegas Park with the field renovation, so now we're at Don Jones Park on Jefferson, and that's right adjacent to the Ramona Rams Stadium. So the references are there, Riverside Rams, Ramona Rams.
Yes.
Now we're practicing there right now. We'll be there on Tuesdays and Thursdays next week, 6 to 8. We'll be accepting signups there as well. But July 24th is when it takes off. Hell Week starts, Hell Month. July 24th, and we'll have signups there as well.
And you know, I just got slid a note, so I better make sure I say this, right? So tackle football is $200 plus a $100 fundraiser. You got cheerleading fees. That's $100 registration, $240 for the uniform, $125 for a returner. And then your website, the website, I know it's league lineup. Do you know what the exact website is? I just pulled it up. We can get that. I don't want to put you on the spot.
No, that's Theo's area.
They can Google it.
Yeah.
Go to Google.
Google Riverside Rams.
Yes.
And the numbers on there, Theo's real responsive. Theo's real responsive of getting back to everybody. So, then Google Riverside Rams, and it should come up.
Absolutely. And that's going to be some good information for you guys. And how many parents have made the mistake like me, and because you're right next to Ramona, and they call you the Ramona Rams instead of the Riverside Rams?
It's happened more often more than you think.
Absolutely. And I have a phone number for you guys. So it's 951-283-3122. That's 951-283-3122. And that's one of the numbers that you can contact. But let's talk about your team. How long have you coached these guys?
Well, I've been coaching this group here that I had ever since flag football.
Okay.
And ever since then, and a lot of them I've coached some of their older brothers, so that's why I was able to fortunate enough, they've seen me on the sidelines, coaching their other older brothers, their family has seen me. So I was fortunate enough. Their parents always want to play for Coach Paul. So, so this is going to be going on my 4th year.
Oh, there you go.
Kids, yeah.
And then since he's the closest to you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to little Paul. Now we can be honest. I know he's your dad. But tell me something about what is it like when you go out there and you practice and you play and then you won that championship. Tell me about that feeling. How good did that feel when you guys got that championship?
It felt fun. It's fun playing the sport.
And then you said so one of your biggest challenges you said, and I know my son, because my son is 13. I hope I'm right, because my wife I'll hear it when I get home. But my son loves to play the PlayStation, and he in summer he'll stay up to 2-3 in the morning if you let him. So you said one of your biggest challenges for you is going to bed before a big game. So how is that difficult for you?
Because usually after a game, I go to bed at like 12, 1 o'clock.
So you just want to soak in, you like, the champ is here, right? Yeah. You're going to have to get that. Watch the movie Oddly, and there's a part where he says, the champ is here, and then you got to go ahead and say that. And then I'll have you come up, young man, introduce yourself, let the world know who you are.
My name is Tajon Henderson.
Okay, Tajon. What position do you play, Tajon?
Running back, wide receiver, and safety.
So you play a little bit of everything, huh? So what do you like about playing the running back position?
I like getting the ball and running.
So you got wheels out there? How does it feel when you get that touchdown? You score a touchdown, whoever was chasing, you turn around and point at them and say, don't even try next time?
Speaks for itself.
And you were a part of the team that won the 7-on-7 championship, right?
Yeah.
So what was one of the biggest plays you had out there? What was one of the things that was like, oh, my God, I'm excited? What did you do out there?
When Victor was my quarterback, wide receiver, and I went off for a pass and lobbed it up over the person. Mossed him and catched and scored.
So you guys are mossing kids already, huh? There you go. And you got that on film?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, where's Victor? All right, so you're the quarterback? All right, come on up. Step on up. Go ahead and say your first and last name for me, Victor.
Hello, my name is Victor Aguilar.
Okay, and you've been playing football for 5 years. How old are you, Victor?
10.
And you've been playing football for 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about football?
That it's just fun, and then I get to be around these guys.
All right, good. So you said, so how'd you get started playing was your coach. So what made you, and you say also for you, it's hard for you to go early to bed on game day. So what is it about your coach that makes you want to go out there and play football?
He encouraged me, and he makes me feel where I want to be.
Okay. And then we got one more. Go ahead. He's got on the I'm going to say that's a Riverside Rams hat. I'm not going to say it's an LA Rams hat because I'm a Charger fan, and I have to say full disclosure. Got to let it be known. But go ahead and introduce yourself to the IE Sportsnet audience, young man.
My name is Jack Lua.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I play for Riverside Rams.
And you've been playing for 5 years as well, right?
Yeah.
And you started playing football for your dad got you out there, right?
Yeah.
So why did he want you to get out there and play football? And I said you're a tall young man. Why did your dad get you involved in football?
No, he just wanted me to start getting athletic, and he didn't want me to start sitting around anymore. He was tired of me just sitting down and watching TV and stuff.
And you're a kid of my own, after my own heart. So I didn't even know that kids still did this. You collect football cards.
Yeah.
I used to collect baseball cards, football cards. What's your prized possession? What's your favorite card you have right now? Any sport?
My Derek Carr autograph.
Okay, so Derek Carr. Okay, so do you like Derek Carr?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite football team?
Raiders.
Oh my goodness. Do we have to continue with this? Oh my goodness. All right. So you like the Raiders? Okay, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. We'll take that. Okay. There are two teams. Just so you know, there are two teams in LA. One happens to be the Rams, and the other one's the Chargers. The Chargers saying we need to fight for LA, so we need young men like yourself to fight for LA. So we need you guys to come on board. And just put that Raider stuff behind.
We're going to Vegas.
Yeah, but you live in Southern California, young man. So I want you to know you want to represent a team that represents Southern California and fights for you. I'm just saying the Chargers have been in Southern California for 40 years. That's all I'm saying.
Coach B, let it go. Vegas.
So tell me, what position do you play, Jay?
I play quarterback and middle linebacker.
Oh, you the quarterback too, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, my son played quarterback. Older son played quarterback for years too. What do you like about that position, and what's the most difficult thing about that position?
I just like throwing the ball and handing it off to the running backs and like throwing it to the wide receivers.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. And then, Coach, I'll bring you back in. So, and I'll ask you one thing. So, tell me a little bit about the Riverside Rams, because believe me, after we left your board meeting, Eternal was all in my ear. So there's a huge history with the Riverside Rams, like one of the older programs in the city. And you guys, I know you guys have always had a relationship with Ramona. And that's why Eternal loves it, because you guys are both Ramona Rams. Tell me a little bit about the program and what's going on with those Riverside Rams.
Like you mentioned, yeah, we're the oldest youth football program in the city of Riverside, over 50 years.
And that's saying a lot.
Yeah, it is. You know, there's a lot of organizations that are popping up here and there, but we've been here 50 years and we're not going anywhere. And we're doing big things this year. You know, we have Theo Matthews out there. He's not just our IT guy. He's out there getting sponsors from our local businesses, and it's turning the Rams around. The whole recognition, and people are starting to realize, okay, it's not just those Riverside Rams from what used to be the Riverside Rams quote. Now we are the Riverside Rams.
Right.
Like you said, putting respect back into that name.
Put respect on the name.
So we're out there, you know, we're hustling. We're trying to get local businesses, donations, whatever it may be. And that's what it's doing. We're doing great so far. The outreach that we had, the responses that we've had, it's doing great. I can't complain. Our board is great.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's the biggest thing is we have a board that's actually, we see what we want. We see what the future of the Riverside Rams should be.
Right.
And sometimes, no, we didn't have that, but now we do. And you can see once you have a strong board, anything's possible.
Right. And once again, we have the Riverside Rams, youth football and cheer. Always got to put cheer on there.
And cheer, absolutely.
And cheer, because my daughter, when I had a program, my daughter cheered too. And the cheerleaders, if you don't say their name, when you get back to practice, they'll let you know.
I'm mentioning, cheer.
Yes.
It is Riverside Rams football and cheer.
There you go. So IE Sportsnet, we're going to take a quick commercial break. IE Sportsnet. So let's go ahead and do this. Are we ready, G Holla? We're going to do this. So you're listening to IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here on Fox Sports 1350. We need to talk about that magazine when we come back.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Hello, my name is Officer Richard Guerrero, Vice President of the Fontana Police Officers Association. We're more than just a labor organization. The Fontana Police Officers Association is serious about giving back to our community, particularly to our kids. We found that kids who study, do well in school, volunteer regularly, and participate in sports are less likely to become involved in criminal activity and illicit drug usage. Each year we provide thousands of dollars in scholarships to local kids, community causes, and we are proud sponsors of the Inland Valley All-Star Classic Series. The Fontana POA and strong community leadership will make way for safer and more prosperous community.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
This is Ryan Kelly with the LA Lakers. And this is the IE Sports Center. Drums, please.
And I tell you, there's no better song than Summertime. And, you know, I got to send a jab out to my daughter. Will Smith is actually the one in that family that had musical talent, not Jaden. So I just got to put that out there because I know my daughter's listening. But I digress. So you are listening to IE Sports Net, connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. I'm excited. Let me make sure because in your name, Grace.
Gracie Padilla.
Okay.
Chapter AD.
Okay, Chapter AD. So let me make sure I put this on there. And I think, you know, she did. She gave me a questionnaire as well. She slid me the registration information, and she made sure that I get this done. So, you know, I'll have you come up and make sure I don't miss anything. Make sure I don't. Is there anything? I know we talked about registration fees. We talked about practice. Is there anything that I am missing, Miss Padilla?
I think you got it all. We just want to make sure everybody in the Riverside area make sure you represent and come and join football. If you've got a player that you think might have any kind of interest in sports, bring them out. Just bring them out. It's a great sport for them to be involved in. My grandson's been involved with these guys since he was in flag, little 5-year-old, and he is now 10 years old. It's a great sport to be involved in.
There you go. And you are the proud grandmother.
Yes,
and
I
as
am.
You said, of Jack
Lua, right next to you.
Yes, there you go. So that's good. And I got to tell you, take my hat off to you, because like I always say, we had our own youth program, the Fontana Lancers, and the first year we created it and we organized it, you know, we were doing the board member position. So I said, you know what, I'll just put my wife as AD. I'm thinking she just deals with paperwork. It's simple. But I had no idea how important it was, because if that AD doesn't get the paperwork right, doesn't get a child certified in time, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, and if the kids aren't safe on the field, the equipment's not out there, it's the AD's fault.
Yes, indeed. And if they don't have the mouthpieces, and you've already given them 4, you know, so yeah, and they do the Steph Curry chew on them.
Yes.
So yeah, absolutely. So we appreciate you getting out there and getting involved with the Riverside Rams. One thing that we're excited about too, Coach, and you're on the board as well, correct?
Yeah, correct. Vice President as well.
Vice President. So let's go ahead and talk why Eternal Eye came out last week, because we're going to do something, and I'll tell you right now. When it's funny because we had Theo come in because we wanted to do, because Eternal and I are trying to do a fundraiser for our nonprofit. Again, we're going to do a charity not charity, but a fundraising bowling event. So we brought Theo in. He came in decked out in Riverside Ram stuff. He was decked out. So, and then I told Eternal, I said, hey, we need a youth group to do our magazine. And his eyes lit up. And he's like, yeah, the Riverside Rams. So tell us a little bit about how you guys are excited about that. We came out and pitched to you, and give me just your perspective as a board member. What are your thoughts about that? Because we're going to give you guys, and this is just a teaser here with the kids that we brought in, because our goal is, and I'll let our audience know, is how many teams you guys? You have 5 different levels, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, and cheer. Let's not forget cheer. Let's not forget cheer. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring one every other week or so throughout the course of the year. We're going to bring entire teams in, and we're going to have them interviewed right here on Fox Sports 1350. They're going to be on the cover of IE Sportsnet, the magazine for kids. They're going to be on that, and you guys will let us know like big events when they happen. Like we would have loved to come out and do the 7-on-7 thing, but let us know what the board thought about it, because I was it your president that was at the head of the table?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, he was looking like I walked out. I told Eternal. I said I don't know. He looked like he wasn't feeling it. So just give us your thoughts and your perspective on what you guys thought about that.
Yeah, after you guys left, we came to a consensus real quick, and that's something we're totally on board with. Like I said, when we pitch it to the parents and to the kids, it's like them getting early exposure to what it's going to be like in college, high school, and whatever, hopefully into the next level in the pros, getting Sports Illustrated and whoever it may be. So when you show them the magazine and their pictures in it, and they're actually getting interviewed by a reporter, that their eyes light up. It just you guys are giving us an avenue that the Rams never had before, or the youth kids at all. You guys are putting that platform out there to prepare them for the next level, and I think it's great.
And we appreciate that. And you know what? I realized that I gave out the wrong number. So you know what? I gave out the conference phone number. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. So Augie Vega.
Augie Vega, yeah.
Augie Vega. So let's give the president. So the number, this is the correct number. Disregard that other number I gave out. The number is 951-992-2598. That's 951-992-2598, and that's Augie Vega.
Yes, correct. Or you can have Gracie Padilla's number as well, which is what, Gracie?
909-241-8863. Since I have all the paperwork and all the questions can be answered by me.
There you go. So make sure you guys do that. And I know you guys have got some good things going on, so we're excited. We are happy to do this. And I tell you, if there was anybody that was more happy to be born and raised in Riverside, than Eternal. I don't know. And you said you guys grew up together.
Yeah, we grew up in the same neighborhood. It's even more of a bonus that we're able to do this with IE Sportsnet, just because me and Eddie grew up in Hillside together and went to Ramona together.
In RCC.
Then I went on, graduated from Cal State San Bernardino.
So you graduated?
Absolutely.
Eternal did not.
Yes, I
graduated. Now, did you see Eternal's always? He showed me a picture from his high school days playing at Ramona. So tell us, he's not here. He can't defend ourselves. Did Eternal have an ounce of athletic ability? You can be honest. He's not here. Don't worry about it.
No, he did.
Okay. I just want to make sure, because he always said he went by Ramona Flash.
Right.
That's what he said he was. So I just want to make sure that is correct. But once again, we're excited. Thank you so much, Coach. And name off your guys you brought in one more time.
Once again, I got little Paul Robles here, Tajon Henderson, Victor Aguilar, and Jack Lua. And I want to just say thanks again to IE Sportsnet for allowing us to come on here and promote the Riverside Rams and giving us the opportunity to be in your magazine and to fundraise. And one last thing I'd like to say is don't let parents, don't let cost deter you from playing youth football.
Right.
If your kid has any desire to play, come on out to Don Jones Park and we'll work something out. Don't let cost be a reason why you guys can't play.
And you're out at Don Jones Park, which is 3995 Jefferson Street, Riverside, California, on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 8.
That is correct, and it's adjacent to the Ramona High School football field.
Okay, excellent. So it says that you guys have got that going. So you're getting the conditioning done. You're ready to go. And remember, it's not only football, but it's also cheer.
And cheer.
There you go. So it's Riverside Rams Youth Football and Cheer. If you want to get in contact with them, just type in Google Riverside Rams, and you guys will go ahead and get their information. Or you can always contact the President, Augie Vega, at 951-992-2598. That's 951-992-2598. They will be the feature of the IE Sportsnet, the magazine for kids issue this year. So we're really excited about that. And your team is the
Micro 910s.
They are, let's put respect on it, they are the champions. They won the inaugural 7-on-7 champion. So you guys got the target on your back, but you guys, when you guys get those pads, you guys go out and defend it. And they've been together for pretty much 5 years. So
absolutely.
So
yeah,
they know your system now, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I coached my team for 3 years, and it was easy because we ran the same playbook. And it makes it easier.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, even my kids that are in high school now, where they were all at Centennial or Poly, with all the high schools around here. Coach, do you still run the I'm not going to tell the formation.
Yeah.
Coach, you still run the same offense? I sure do. Just different names.
Yes, but you know what? The funny thing is, believe me, coaches out there, they have film. I was like, I remember when I coached, coaches had film on us. I'm like, it's youth football. You know, we ran the jet sweep, the 28 blast, you couldn't stop it. So, you know, you could not stop it. That's all I'm saying, you know. But we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Once again, we thank the Riverside Rams Youth Football and Cheer for coming in. They will be the spotlight of the IE Sportsnet, the magazine fall football issue, which is our biggest issue of the year. So we're really excited about that. We're looking to make this, we want to make this, especially Eternal will love this. We want to make this a annual thing with you guys, and we want to see you guys grow. We want to see you guys build it. You have a 50-year history and tradition in the city of Riverside, the city that you guys love. So it will be all good. So let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. You're listening to IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Protexxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Protexxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Protexxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Hello, my name is Officer Richard Guerrero, Vice President of the Fontana Police Officers Association. We're more than just a labor organization. The Fontana Police Officers Association is serious about giving back to our community, particularly to our kids. We found that kids who study, do well in school, volunteer regularly, and participate in sports are less likely to become involved in criminal activity and illicit drug usage. Each year, we provide thousands of dollars in scholarships to local kids, community causes, and we are proud sponsors of the Inland Valley All-Star Classic Series. The Fontana POA and strong community leadership will make way for safer and more prosperous community.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
Yo, what up? This is Sendog from Cypress Hill. You're listening to me on IE Sportsnet all day long, all day strong, you heard?
And we are live. This is IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. You know, it's me and G Holla in the lab. We got Punch here as well. I don't know what your thoughts are, G Holla, but I just feel the show is better. It's crisper. It just runs smoother when it's just you and I in the lab. I mean, that's just my thoughts, you know?
You know, Eddie, take another week off, brother.
Absolutely. No, because you know what? I heard the playback. I heard how you guys were going in on me when I was not here last time. But you guys have got to remember that the 1st of July was my birthday. It's like, can I not get a day off for my birthday?
Why not?
You know, that's what I'm saying, man. But you know what? The funny story is, we were talking about this off the air. My daughter, who is now going into the 12th grade of Etiwanda High School, when she first was going into high school, it was her 8th grade. She just finished 8th grade. She was going into the 9th grade, and she wanted to go see an Etiwanda basketball game. So Etiwanda was playing in the playoffs, and they had the point guard. We've had him here in studio. It was Jordan McLaughlin, who's now at USC. So we went to the game. It was like, oh yeah, we'll go see Jordan McLaughlin, because he was the #1 point guard in the West Coast. Okay. That's what he was rated as. But in that game, they played a team that I had no idea was coming. So Etiwanda in the playoffs played a team that they're from the hills of Chino.
Oh, that.
And they had this kid out there, and I kept telling my wife, I said, this kid out here that looks like Drake is balling. He was in the 10th grade at the time, and it was Lonzo by himself. He didn't have the band of Ball brothers with him yet. But in the 10th grade, Chino Hills came and they played Etiwanda, and they beat them. And you think, and right on cue, you play Drake in the background, right? So Chino Hills went and beat Etiwanda, and Etiwanda was a defending CIF champs. The year before, they beat Long Beach Poly, and they won the Open Division championship. So that was no just like pushover game.
Okay.
And I remember telling my wife, that kid right there can play. Now, did I think he was going to be what he is today? No, I did not.
Okay.
But I said that kid right there can play. He was in the 10th grade. I mean, he was out there dunking. I mean, he was balling, you know, and that, you know, he has the perfect last name. Exactly. Fast forward, 3-4 years later, and now he's been crowned the savior of your Los Angeles Lakers. So we'll see how it goes for him. But in preseason, not the preseason, summer league, I think they were saying this is the first triple-double ever to be had in summer league, and he has like 3 or 4 of them.
Okay.
So I'll ask you, is Lonzo Ball going to get at least 10 triple-doubles this year?
I believe so. I
do too.
I think Buck said it best, man. He put his verification on it, and certified him. So, we respect Buck in here, so.
Put respect on it. So I do believe that Lonzo Ball, now, is he going to be Magic Johnson? No, he's not. Magic Johnson, all Magic Johnson did at 19. But think about this. Any player in the history of basketball, do they have this on their resume? In a 4-year span, you win a state championship in high school basketball. Okay. You win an NCAA championship at a non-power. So he didn't go to Kentucky or anything like that. Mm-hmm. He went to Michigan State. And then within 4 years, he goes out as a rookie point guard. And game 6 of the NBA Finals, plays center. He's a point guard. Plays center 6'9". He's a 6'9" point guard, which is amazing in itself. And he scores 42 points for an injured Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and goes and wins game 6 as a 19-year-old rookie. Ooh. Even Michael Jordan can't say that. You know, and you know, whenever I talk about the Michael Jordan, I'm considered a Michael Jordan hater, and people always talk about that. But this is the thing about it. Michael Jordan's a great player. I'll give him that. I'll give him, and I will concede that he probably is better than LeBron. I'll give that. I admitted that, and I admitted that Steph Curry is a decent player. I admitted that too.
Okay.
But what people always forget about is the fact that Jordan never won without Scottie.
Exactly.
That's what they never talk about. Michael Jordan, when they won a championship, won 57 games. You know, when he retired the year later, they won 55 games. Ooh. When LeBron left Cleveland, they didn't even sniff the playoffs. When he left Miami, they didn't sniff the playoffs. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I don't think Scottie Pippen gets the credit that he deserves. And I'll say this about LeBron. I know I'm getting off topic, but I wish LeBron would have worn number 32 instead of 23 because his game is closer to Magic than it is to Jordan. But people love to call Jordan the GOAT, and they want to mimic that. But LeBron is more like Magic. And the funny thing is I saw an old high school game of him, and the announcer was saying they think that LeBron is going to become a point guard. Because they were saying that he was like Magic.
So do you think later on in the future, Lonzo's going to be compared to any of these greats that we talk about?
Yes, Jason Kidd.
Okay.
Jason Kidd. And he is a bigger, stronger, more athletic version of Jason Kidd. And this is the thing that kills me as people want to, you know, Lonzo Ball played one summer league game, and they crucified him. You know, it has a lot to do with his dad, and people have a target on his back, and I get it.
But you see, he lets his dad speak. He doesn't say nothing. That's the genius of it. You know, he's gonna back it up, but he don't gotta say anything.
And the thing about it is what Lonzo. You got to remember, he's 19 years old. He's 19 years old, man. I mean, this guy is 2 years from playing high school basketball. Exactly.
Oh wow.
He's 2 years away from playing high school basketball. And he's out there with the Lakers, and he's showing that he is going to be the guy, you know? And I'm excited. You know what the thing about it, in Eternal, and I talked about it, I still don't understand why D'Angelo Russell, I still don't understand why he was at the Summer League games. It doesn't make any sense to me. The team just traded you and got rid of you. Why are you there? Go back to Brooklyn.
It's like an old girlfriend. You want to see it one more time.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing about it. But you know what? You know, Jalen Rose said it. Boondini Brown. He's the guy that was Muhammad, and I think this is the perfect analogy, and it's amazing when you look at this guy, Boondini Brown. Who was he? He was Muhammad Ali's hype man. He was the guy that said, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He was always the guy that was loud. And if you see the movie Ali, that was Jamie Foxx's character.
Yes.
So he was the guy that always said these crazy things. You know, you look at old videos, I don't know why he didn't just cut his hair off. Because he had like this landing strip right down the middle of his head. I'm like, come on, bro. You know, in black people, we can't comb over. You know, our hair just doesn't grow like that, you know, unless you get the young jock perm, which looks terrible. But yeah, that was the thing about him, and that's exactly what LeVar Ball has become. People, they're upset about it, but you think about it. I don't know if LeVar Ball is the number 2 pick in the draft without his dad.
Yep.
Without his dad creating that hype. I love everything he did, because here's the thing about it. I'm one of them. My dad wasn't in the house. You know, so it's like we get criticized when your dad is not in the house, and now we get criticized when your dad is in the house.
All I gotta say, he's a great businessman. He has all his 3 sons going to UCLA.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
It wasn't just
one of the best schools in the nation.
Yeah, it wasn't just one.
For free.
He made a solid deal for all 3 of them.
For free. For free. So they're all going to go on college scholarships to one of the, and you know, I'm a USC guy, and you all know it, but UCLA is one of the best schools in the nation.
That school is hard to get into.
Very hard to get into. And he got all 3 of them to go there for free. So, and you know, you tell me they've never been in trouble with the law. They've never had anything, issues. No issues, no viral videos of them doing anything crazy. They're good students because, you know, UCLA is unlike USC. USC is a private school, so USC really can let anybody they want in if they want. UCLA is a public school. They can't do that.
Yeah.
So you have 3 boys that qualify to go to UCLA. They haven't had any trouble with the law. Yeah, their dad is loudmouth and he's braggadocious, but tell me, what has he done that is wrong?
Nothing.
Because he turned down Nike? Because he turned down Adidas? Because he turned down Under Armour?
I think he really believes in his children. And
absolutely.
You know, I mean,
absolutely.
That's important, right?
Absolutely.
Isn't that what we're trying to do?
Absolutely. And you know, the thing about it, the funny thing is we do the Inland Valley All-Star Classic, the basketball game. And Lonzo, when he was in the 11th grade, I didn't get a chance to meet him, and I was upset because Eternal and our other director, Coach Rome at A.B. Miller, they had a conversation with LeVar. I don't know where I was at or what I was doing. It really upset me because I knew the hype of Lonzo when he was going to be. Like I said, I know he's going to be all this. So Coach Rome and Eternal had a conversation with LeVar, and they were talking about it, whatnot. He came out to the game, and this is before he even hit really, really big because he was in the 11th grade at the time. And LeVar told them as serious gets, looked him dead in the face and said, "My boy's better than anybody out here." And he was right. He was right. He was right, you know? So his son could ball out. I was telling Eternal, I wish what we could have done, but, you know, only seniors can play in all-star games. I would have loved his senior year because you can play in 2. He played, of course, in the McDonald's All-American game. I said, man, if we could have did the Inland Valley and had the Ball brothers play on that game as one last game together, that would have been amazing. But, you know, NCAA rules are only seniors can play in all-star games. Why? I don't know, but it is what it is. But like I said, I'm excited. The Lakers, I don't know if you saw it on ESPN. I was watching, and they were talking about one of the guys who was one of the best tennis players in the world. He's a Laker fan, and they're sitting there at the press conference asking him about Lonzo Ball. When I've never, in my lifetime, I was too young when Magic came out because he came in '79. But I've never seen hype like this around the Lakers.
It's a beautiful buzz going on, and you know, I mean, we have a brightful future. I believe that.
And you know, the thing is, even with Kobe, the 4th best Laker ever. Even with Kobe, you know, you think about it. He came out of high school and he didn't have this hype around him. He did not have this hype. Those first 3 championships, I say correctly so, are Shaquille O'Neal's championships. Kobe won the last 2, and you think about it, Kobe came out, 96, 97, so he didn't get his own true championship till 2009.
Well, I'll even say this. It wasn't just Kobe. It was the whole team. The whole Laker team won the last couple championships.
Look at Punch getting upset. When I started talking about Kobe.
I'm a big Kobe fan, but I'm going to say how it is, man. Like, the whole team was great. I mean, it wasn't just Kobe, but Kobe knew how to handle it.
Yes, I'll say this. You know, I went on I watched the Lakers. I love the Lakers. I'm a Laker fan. I bleed purple and gold. But I am so happy that after a 20-year funk, I can finally be all in once again on the Lakers, and I can just love the Lakers once again. Okay. You know, even though I'm very upset, very disappointed, very discouraged that when you look at the NBA logo, even though it's unofficial, it is Jerry West.
Okay.
He is the guy that gave us our first championship in LA in '72. After he lost 8 times to the Celtics in the finals, but he gave us our first championship in '72. He drafted a young gentleman by the name of Irvin Magic Johnson. He drafted James Worthy. He traded for I don't think he traded for Kareem. I think Kareem was before. He got Shaquille O'Neal. He got Kobe Bryant. He got all those. So basically, every championship that we've ever won in LA is a result of him, Jerry West. He wanted to come back to the Lakers. And Magic was like, no, we got it. We're good.
Well, you know, I mean,
I don't get it. I don't get it. Rob Pelinka, I want to see what he can do, but Rob Pelinka is a Fat Five. He was a member of that team. He doesn't bleed the Lakers like the logo.
Yeah. But Magic has turned around a lot of things, such as the Dodgers. So let's see how the Lakers, and you know what, maybe he can run for mayor for L.A. or even president of the United States.
We'll see.
You never know.
We'll see.
Johnson.
Who?
Buck Johnson.
Buck Johnson. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see, because you think about it. We got about a minute to go. But, yeah, like I said, the logo. The logo is who I want to see. Now he's with the Clippers, and he took his son, who many say is going to be a GM in this league. But it's time for us to get on out of here. I want to say thank you to the Riverside Rams, not the Ramona Rams, but the Riverside Rams for coming in today. We're going to be doing some great, amazing things with them, and it's time for go. So thank you for listening to IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops right here. Eternal will be back next week.
Maybe.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
You are tuned into the new home for IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. with Coach B.
And Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here.
On Fox Sports Radio, 1350 a.m., IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning, 8 a.m.